What's going on, Jerome's? So we usually don't like mixing like college gear, but it's funny. So Alabama and South Florida, they combined for like a rain delay, sort of a sloppy game last year. Diamond Dallas Turner still got after it, but it's an homage for Diamond Dallas Turner. Roll Tide. That's right. He is going to be the new talisman on the edge for the Minnesota Fighting Vikings, and I honestly cannot wait. Because I feel like all the hype for J.J. McCarthy was certainly there and deserve it, sure. But I feel like Diamond Dallas Turner has really flown under the radar, and he's going to be fantastic for the Vikings this season. First round pick, Vikings maneuvering in the first round, the pride of Alabama coming on in. And also, he proved last year that he was more than just Will Anderson's Robin. Like, he can be Batman himself. Now, he does have the tall task of replacing Danielle Hunter, who joined his hometown Houston Texans, but it's okay. It's okay because Turner's only 21. He's an absolute sponge for football knowledge, high football IQ, off the charts athleticism, and also a perfect scheme for what Flores wants to do. And Turner showing up and showing out in camp, did the damn thing in preseason as well, playing this year. And also, I mean, the rest of his career for his guy, Kyrie Jackson, who tragically passed away, former teammates at Alabama for a couple seasons. And Turner, I don't think the league is ready. I honestly think that Turner is going to walk away with Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think that he's going to have double-digit sacks. I think that he's just going to be a Dennis the Menace every single passing down. And eventually he will round into a very nice and beautiful three-down edge rusher. Long story longer, our guy Justin Mello over at the Draft Network. So Justin is famous for the draft interviews during draft season. Gets really in depth with every single prospect. He's fantastic. Does really good stuff. And obviously he's done his homework on Diamond Dallas Turner, and he was listed as one of the rookies to watch. 3 rookies poised for monster Week 1 debuts. Right, man. So Turner, the New York Football Giants allowed a league high 85 sacks last season. Now, I don't like assessing previous year's stats to the current year, especially in Week 1. But I mean, that Giants offensive line is still kind of poopy. Even though they signed John Runyon and Andrew Thomas as a stud, I don't know. It wasn't particularly close with the worst offensive line, allowing 20 fewer sacks. Washington Commies 65. That stat is music to the allowing 20 fewer sacks. The stat is music to the ears of Minnesota Vikings rookie edge rusher Dallas Turner. Has Giants general manager Joe Shine done enough to upgrade his offensive line? No. New starting tackle Jermaine Eleanor is a league average starter who should be better than Evan Neal was last season. Evan Neal's been a disaster. Speaking of roll tide, it's just been not good. Man. Turner's foot speed should threaten Elmore's outside shoulder, though, and quarterback Daniel Jones is prone to mistakes. Now, in preseason, Turner has generally been rushing from the defensive right side, a.k.a. the offensive left side. And, of course, the left side for the Giants is Andrew Thomas, who is a young stud left tackle. But obviously, regular season with Grenard, who also generally rushes from the right side of the formation with the Texans, and then also Andrew Van Ginkel. I mean, certainly is going to change things up. Turner is officially listed as a backup on the Vikings' unofficial depth chart, but the reality is he'll be tasked with replacing a good bit of production lost by Danielle Hunter's departure. Turner is a twitched-up up rusher. Expect defensive coordinator Brian Flores to unleash him this weekend. And also it's fitting since the Vikings are playing the Giants and they just traded for Brian Burns. I think that there's a lot of comps between Brian Burns and Dallas Turner, although Turner probably just a touch more athletic as well as longer arms. Plus, the comps of Von Miller are certainly there for Diamond Dallas Turner on the field. And depth chart wise, I mean, Turner, even though on the unofficial depth chart, he's even listed behind Patrick Jones second on the edge rusher depth chart. But Flores has been pretty coy about his plans for Turner for the regular season, but he's going to be on the field. Like 15 is going to be out there. Like he's going to be rushing the passer. AVG and Grenard are going to be getting theirs as well. But also I think that given Grenard's flexibility and versatility across the formation, I think that he will be all over the place. And I think that generally on passing downs, it will be Grenard and Turner out there. And I do think that Turner's just going to come in and wreck. Like, like I said, defensive rookie of the year. Have a couple jelly beans on that. Plus the fact that I think that he'll saddle up with 10 plus sacks. I think that he'll put up a 70 to 80 pressure season, and I think that he'll end up playing around 75% of the Vikings defensive snaps this year. Even though there is concern about a little bit undersized, can he set the run in the set the edge against the run in the National Football League? Don't care. Like, his number one job is get the passer, because it's a passer and get the passer league. I think Turner will do just that. And yeah, I think eventually this 2024 first round with Kwesi maneuvering around and cooking and getting J.J. McCarthy and Diamond Dallas Turner will go down in the annals, phrasing, of team history as one of the best first rounds in the history of the franchise. And we're going to have to wait a year for McCarthy, but it'll be worth it. Future franchise quarterback and also current franchise talisman on the edge in Dallas Turner. I think he's going to be great, man. Your thoughts are thoughts. Diamond Dallas Turner. If you just say it enough, it'll eventually be the thing. I also, if somehow, some way, Diamond Dallas Turner ever hits the diamond cutter as a sack dance, we will donate $10,000 to charity. We will do that. So, hey, if there's a Jerome out there who is in Diamond Dallas Turner's camp and is like, hey, Dallas, Dally, our guy, just like put it up and boom, after a sack one time. Just do it, man. Expect to have a monster week 1 against the Giants. I would love it. Like, hey, Trace, the little 3-sack game. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.